Dímelo, mi gente. Welcome to Hackensack Meridian Health Stage 17 for another Facebook Live. Wait, hold on. Is it a Facebook Live? Oh, hey, everybody on Facebook. Hey, it's your girl, La Loca. This is what happens when you're giving up sugar and carbs. I'm on a diet.
Okay.
I have no sugar for a whole week so far. I'm on the J-Lo diet.
Okay.
I was like, let me give this a try. I'm going to Mexico. But it's not about me. Oh, my God. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's about these lovely two beautiful queens next to me. Love and Marriage, Huntsville.
Hey,
it's on OWN. We have Melody. We have Kimmie, two of the cast members of the shows, wives of the shows. So now, please explain to me, what is Love and Marriage Huntsville? Because it sounds like Love and Hip Hop Huntsville, but it's not. It's far from it.
No. So Love and Marriage Huntsville is about 3 couples who are trying to make an impact in the community while mixing business, marriage, love, friendship all together in one. So we pretty much highlight the ups and the downs and all the in between.
Yeah, now highlighting love and marriage now and business. For me, and like many of us on Facebook, make sure you like, comment, and share, and let everybody know that Hackensack Meridian Health Stage 17 always has the live interviews and performances. Why would you guys bring your marriage to television? Like, isn't that a bad juju? Are you guys not afraid? Many have said no.
Not afraid.
Not afraid. Because our goal is that we're hoping that even through the downs, we get somewhere with somebody. We touch somebody. We help them see a productive way to get through the down. It's about friendships. Like, our friendships don't work all the time. Our marriages don't work all the time. And that's life.
Yep.
Like, that's absolutely life. And so hopefully somebody will be touched at some point by her story, by my story, by Tisha's story.
Right.
Somebody gets touched.
All right, so now give me your stories. Kimmie, what exactly is your role on the show? And Melody as well for you.
I am Kimmie. I am, I guess extra spicy. My little mouth sometimes gets me in trouble.
Yeah, I've seen the previews.
My filter is small, so we're growing and we're working on that. I am now married to Maurice Scott. Some of the theme of the conversation for the show was that we dated for 7 years before we got married. And then we got married on August the 25th.
Oh, congratulations.
In Miami.
Ow.
Hey. And so we're kind of like the new kids on the block. You know,
Okay.
they've been married for 10 years and Tisha's been married for 12. So we're the new kids on the block. So we get advice from them. We look up to, different aspects of everybody's relationship. My husband does credit repair. Part of the 6 is that all of us have a different vein. I do residential real estate. He does credit repair. What is it? Marceau does commercial real estate. And Tisha just got her license to do commercial as well.
Okay.
They do the building. They get the stuff and they get that stuff up and going with their company. And so everybody had a part that we come in together and try to play together. And so that's what we do.
Okay, and then your role?
Well, I really don't like to use the term role because it's real.
It is real. It is real. But producers that's the one thing. Producers will make you out to be who they want you to be.
But one thing about it, they can't do anything that you don't give. They can't put words in your mouth and they can't put reactions on your faces now.
Ooh, let me
So it's real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they are on OWN, and we love to say that they keep it 100% real.
do.
But one of the things, and you guys could come 100%, but many times that we've seen other cast members from other shows, they'll sit down, and as myself, who has been on a show prior, we say that they can't use what we don't give them,
right.
but they'll save some pieces of a face that you did months ago
That's true.
and
That's
cut
true.
it back
That's
in.
accurate.
That's the part where I'm
That's
like,
accurate.
Hold up.
state your claim now, so that we know,
That's
like,
accurate.
all right, we could kind of put in the part where they edit it. And not saying mother own Oprah, hey boom, holla at your girl. We know it ain't her, but we do know we got to get a
TV.
story. Yeah, it's television.
It's
So give me.
So for me, I'm Melody, and I'm married with 3 children. They are 7, 6, and 3. And so Martell and I, we've been married 10 years, and pretty much we're showcasing or being transparent, I guess I should say, about an issue that we recently went through in our marriage, which was infidelity. And so for us, we decided to just be straightforward and transparent with that because so many people experience it. And so many times people feel like they're alone or it's just happening to them. And we wanted to be able to show like this is real. It really does happen. And then how do you get past it? What are those emotions and those feelings? And then how do you move forward and get through that. So that's mostly what our storyline is, but we've also been business partners as well for 10 years also. So we've been together 12, married 11, July 19th. So we've been in business like for a long time together, doing the same thing together. So
seeing each other every day.
Every day.
Right.
It's been good, more good than bad.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling someone earlier. Like, honestly, this hiccup we've just gone through, like, this is the first time we've experienced it. And all years before that, we've been good, you know?
Yeah.
So I think sometimes you have to go through things in order to be able to be relatable and to be able to help someone else. And the way my inbox is set up right now, thank you all you beauties. The way my inbox is set up right now on people, women who've been like, I've been there or I'm there right now. Thank you so much. Your story is giving me strength. You're helping me. That's what it's all about.
And I love that. As a person who has not been married yet, I'll be watching the show, of course, taking notes, how to deal with my man. Because see, thinking of the hood girl I am, I would straight take a bat to the knee like, boy, what are you doing cheating on me? And then me having to air this on television. And then you're newly married. Are you looking at everybody like, all right, baby, when you go home, we're not going to do what they did and we're not going to do what they did?
Well, real talk. I'm from Baltimore. So I'm of that same spirit. Like, these are my non-negotiables. And quite frankly, it's a non-negotiable for Maurice. So we've had that same conversation. However, in life, you get thrown curveballs. You never know what ball is going to land in your lot and that you're going to have to deal with.
Yeah.
I hope I never do. That is not my claim whatsoever, because we're going to run amok up in this camp. If we did, we are going to run amok. But you just never know. Like, she never thought it was going to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
You never know. So I can easily say that 4 or 5 months in, but the claim is not there. The claim is not there, because you can take the girl out of Baltimore, but you can't take the Baltimore
Yeah,
out
no, that's right. So you guys highlighting real estate. That's what love, marriage, and Huntsville. Now, what are your plans on with the show and your businesses? What are we going to get out of it? Are we going to learn how to flip houses besides also flipping our marriage, making sure it lasts long, sex is good? Like,
Yes,
tell
most
me.
definitely.
that.
So, you know, you'll see building of homes. We've got 2 right now that are 90% done. They recently just helped someone repair his credit and get into a home that they renovated. So definitely we think it's important for you all to see, you know, successful young people in business together, African Americans making change in an African American community. So the north side of Huntsville, which is where our focus is people who look like us. And we knew that we wanted them to see people who looked like them coming in, making a change in the community. So that's where the comeback group comes in.
Okay.
And it's multifaceted. And so even though Tisha isn't here, their angle is the commercial side. And so they're building a little strip mall in North Huntsville currently as we speak as well, because it's more than just homes. We flipped one. Maurice and I are flipping one. We also did the client who came through credit repair through the comeback group. The comeback group helped renovate his area because he couldn't do it all. And they're building 2 homes. The Johnson High School that they are transforming into a community center, we sat at the table and talked about wanting to get the old Johnson High School and do a community center. Okay. And somebody's doing that currently in North Huntsville. So we believe it takes more than just one thing to make this vision come true. It's more than just building houses. Houses aren't going to make people come. And we realize that. We know it's the tutoring. We know it's the education. We know it's the new Jemison School. It's the safety in
all
the
of that.
area. So we get that it's a bigger picture.
Okay. Now, of course, we love Mama Oprah. Hey, boom. I just got to keep throwing it at you, you know?
Speak it, right? Keep speaking it. Feel the energy, the winergy.
Yes, hell yes. Why own? Why not? You rebuild. Why not another network that is specialized in home building, or a network with finances or apartments? Like, why own?
Well, I'm a strong believer that you need to be aligned with people who have the same values and the same ethics as you, and people who are where you're trying to go, right? So I'm very strong belief in that. And so, like, even when we met Carlos King, a show didn't happen right away, but we knew, we just felt in our gut. We never left. We stayed in contact with him because we knew in our gut that he was going to make something happen. So ideally, I feel like when my husband started speaking into existence that we're going to be on the OWN network, right? When he started speaking that, I'm like, okay. And then it really happened. You know what I mean? Ultimately, too, our goal really is to show more of the flipping and more of the remodeling, because we do that in 7 states for our clients. We do in terms of foreclosures. And so that, which is more HGTV style.
Yeah, that's what
Discovery and OWN, I think, have some things going on. So you never know what's to come. But yeah, most definitely, you are aligned with the right people at the right time, for sure.
And you are a motivational speaker, am I correct?
I am.
So, so was that your first passion, or was it?
You know what's so crazy? My husband and I were educators who became entrepreneurs, right? Mm-hmm. And so when I look back at it, how things will just go full circle in this thing called life. What I loved and why I wanted to go into teaching is because I wanted to be an example to other young people that it doesn't matter what neighborhood you grew up in. It doesn't matter where you come from, single parent home or not. You can still be successful and go after your dreams. Now I get to still do that, but with a bigger platform and on a totally different level. Now I get to encourage and motivate hundreds and thousands versus maybe my 30 student classroom, right? Mm-hmm. So it really came full circle for me. And I know that's my purpose, is to be there and encourage and motivate and show, hey, I did it and so can you.
Okay. Now, we had for anybody joining in on the Facebook Live from Hackensack Meridian Health Stage 17, I have the lovely cast members of Love and Marriage Huntsville, which will be on OWN every Saturday, 10 p.m., right after Ayana Fix My Life. We have Melody and we have Kimmie. Now, you said Baltimore. Yes. And you're from Alabama, right? Now, how did you guys get together? And then how did you all get picked to be on the show? Like, you guys are genuine friends?
I came to Alabama, so I was kind of transplanted. I was transplanted into Alabama, and that's how I met the Scotts in general. We met the Holts because the Scotts and the Holts already were hanging out. All the brothers played football together at A&M.
Okay.
So the husbands already knew each other and would hang out from time to time. The wives kind of just never really got to meet because the guys would go play intramural football and those kind of things. And then we were planning a trip with some other friends who kind of backed out at the last minute. Mm-hmm. And the Hope stepped up so we didn't have to kind of suck up that cost. And we started hanging out. Literally from that day on, we just started kind of going on trips together, going on plans, going to her house, going to our house.
And that's the cool thing, I think, with this show is it's not a casted group of people. We're all actually friends. So that makes it unique also, for sure.
Yeah. So you guys being friends, I had said it earlier before we started having a conversation. It's good that you guys are friends, but then the shadiness does come out, but it wasn't real shade. Explain the situation where you called her like the mom when she has conversations. For those that are, that live for this part. I'm not going to be like, okay, yes, let's keep it all love and dove. But for those that love the shadiness, explain that. Like, what was exactly what was going on?
Well, let me just say, first of all, I don't know where I get some of the things that come out. They just come out. I don't know. I'm sitting in confessionals and, I get asked a question and it just comes. But at the end of the day, I try to definitely not, because we are friends, not to hit below the belt or what I feel would be below the belt. At the end of the day, Kimmie is beautiful. She owns her age very well, honey. She's wearing it. Okay. She's got it. So I never felt like that was clean, good shade. Like, she ain't gonna think nothing about it because, girl, I know I'm together at my age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of, the way I kind of have come at her with that. But, she's the oldest in the group. So I just said she's like somebody's mama.
The words you were using. But what was the situation that was going on in that scene? Was it, because I know it was all 3 couples were there.
Yeah.
So set up that scene for us that haven't watched the snippets like I was privileged to. Sorry, everybody.
The scene at that particular moment was when we were in the lot and Martell and I were having conversation. And Martell said to me at that moment that, did he say he said I could have not done the endeavor with you all, the real estate portion of it. He said, when I came and told you, you could have not said no, but you said, okay, I do it. And I said, you a lie. You a lie. You a whole lie and the truth not in you. That's where the whole mama came from.
Aw.
But I say little sayings all the time. I've always said little sayings.
Yeah, she does. She does.
Hell, I don't know where it comes from. It just pops out. I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
And it just came out at that moment. But he was telling a story, and I wanted him to be clear that he was not being honest at that moment.
Okay. Now,
What did he say when he called? What did you say when he called you then?
When he called me, well, first of all,
because he paid to the closing table, so I just gotta ask her.
She is a stirrer.
They do call me the pot stirrer.
First and foremost, they had already filled out paperwork with another real estate agent, and he had forgotten that I even was there to do the transaction. So the first thing he said was that he apologized for not thinking about me first.
Okay.
So let's be clear. I was not the first. They had already started filling out paperwork to the point that the other agent actually sent me the paperwork already filled out. So I had to do very little. However, what I said to him in regards to the transaction was, did you tell Marceau? Because Marceau was the one who found the land. He said, I'm going to. I said, okay, you need to tell him or I'm going to tell him.
Okay.
Because I just thought at the time, the way that the turn of events happened, that everybody should be in the loop at the same time.
Okay. Well, mi gente.
Everybody got put in the loop.
Everybody got put in the loop. That's good. That's good
Everybody
business.
got put in the loop.
Good business. On Saturday, 10 p.m., right after Ayana, Fix My Life, you got
it.
Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Make sure you tune in and support these beautiful queens. All three of them.
Right.
One's missing.
Right.
But we'll meet you next time, boo, on the next go around. It's been a pleasure. What are your social media
thank
so that everybody
you.
can follow you?
I'm Melody S. Holt on Facebook, Instagram, and Melody S. Holt 1 on Twitter.
And I am Kimmie_KLS on Twitter and Instagram. And I am Kimmie Grant Scott on Facebook. And don't forget when you comment, hashtag LAMH.
Yep. And all my Deltas and AKAs, they're representing for y'all. There you go. It's been a lot of fun. We had to make sure, again, share, comment, and subscribe. Facebook Live from the Hackensack Meridian Health Stage 17. Que Dios me lo bendiga hoy, mañana y siempre, which means may God bless you today, tomorrow, forever. Deuces, we're out.
Bye.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, yes. Yeah.